All right. Now guys, the first IP address of the network is called as network ID. Okay, if you remember our first example, we required 200 IP addresses, and we have taken class C network, and the network is from 192.168.1.0 till 192.168.1.255. So this is the first IP address of the network, and it is called as network ID or network address. And guys, this network ID we can't configure to any device. The first IP address of network we can't configure. Okay, and it is the first IP address of the network, and in the host portion you will have all zeros. So we have this one host portion here, and it is having 0. And what is the purpose of this network ID? It is reserved for identifying the complete network. What is the meaning of this identifying the complete network? Let us say you are using class A network in your LAN, and if someone asks you what IP addresses you have configured in your network, so are you going to tell like this, we are using 10.0.0.1 IP address, 10.0.0.2, 10.0.0.3, 10.0.0.4? Are you going to tell all the 16 million IP addresses to him? It is not possible. It is possible, but it will take time. So instead of telling the IP addresses, what you will do, you will say we are using 192 dot or 10.0.0.0 network. Okay, so the other person, it will understand that you are using the IP addresses from this network. You can say 192.168.1.0 network we are using. So he will understand you are using 192.168.1.1, 1.2 till 1.254. So this network address is used to identify the complete network, and it can't be assigned to any device in the network. So let us try to assign this network address on my laptop. So guys, it is saying the combination of IP address and subnet mask is invalid. All of the bits in the host address portion of IP address are set to 0. Please enter a valid combination of IP address and subnet mask. So you can see it is not accepting the first IP address because it is saying that in the host portion all zeros are there. And valid IP addresses are assigned to any device in the network. So the IP address, so we have one more reserved address which is called as broadcast address. So the IP addresses between network address and broadcast address, they are called as valid IP address, and we can configure the valid IP addresses to our devices in the network. Then guys, we have broadcast address. Okay, so this broadcast address is the last IP address of the network. Okay, this is the broadcast, and all ones in the host portion. So guys, it is having 255. If you convert this 255 into binary numbers, you will get 8 ones. Okay, so 8 ones means all ones in the host portion. We have all ones in the host portion, which means if you have all ones in the host portion, it is a broadcast address, and we can't configure the IP address which is having all ones in the host portion, and it is used to send the broadcast message to all the devices in the network. So what is the use? Okay, So let us say we have some computers in our network like 192.168.1.10, 1.20, 1.30, and we have some other computers as well. We have 200 computers in our network. And this computer wants to send one packet to all the devices in the network. It wants to do the broadcasting. So instead of sending one packet to each computer, individually, it will send the packet to this broadcast address, to the last IP address. This broadcast address, it will send the packet to all the devices in the network. Okay, so it is used to send the broadcast message to all the devices in the network, and it can't be assigned to any device. So let us try to assign this broadcast IP address to my laptop. 192.168.1.255. So guys, the combination of IP address and subnet mask is invalid. All of the bits in the host portion of IP address are set to 1. You can see if you convert this 255 into ones, it will become 8 ones, and in the host portion all ones are there, so it will not accept it because it is reserved for the broadcaster.